Okay, so Bhante, I think the break is up, so we'll invite you for a short meditation session. And thank you again so much for offering this as well.
Very good. Pleased to be here and help. So we'll do just a short breath meditation for about 15 minutes. Just a little bit of prior instruction to the breath meditation. One of the things with breath meditation is that often people will conceive of the breath as just air that comes into the nose and then goes down to the lungs, and then returns out from the lungs out through the nose. And if this is the only conception that a person has of the breath, then their ability to work with the breath is limited. What they're able to do to use the breath to combat the negative thoughts and emotions, and we call defilements in the mind, becomes more limited, because in this case, all we would have is this. I mean, it can be very effective, but in this meditation, we'll also try to employ a little bit of what we might call like imagination. So in other words, the breath, we can imagine it not just as air that comes in and out of the lungs, but we can imagine it as a type of energy that's all around and that's also coursing through one's body. So with this imagination, we can think to ourselves that it's actually possible to pull the breath in and out of any part of the body one might like, or to direct the energy of the breath in the body in such ways that it can relax the body or help the body out. So this kind of helps, this mirrors or can be placed underneath the Buddha's instructions in the Anapanasati Sutta to learn to breathe in and out, calming and relaxing the body. So it's actually kind of interesting, just to end this preamble. In California, they have these festivals where they'll paint people's bodies, paint their entire body. And they found that they actually had to stop painting people's whole bodies, because when they painted people's entire bodies, they would faint and start to pass out. So they had to leave this large section of their back unpainted so that they wouldn't faint. So what this means is that, I don't know how many scientific studies or anything like this have been done on it, but that there's actually an exchange of breath energy that occurs not just at the nose or the mouth, but that can also occur at the skin. So there is some kind of anecdotal evidence, I don't know scientific evidence, but in doing this meditation, we can expand our perception of what the breath might be, and that will give us more options to work with. So we can lean forward a little bit and arch our spine, and look about 3 feet in front, and close our eyes. And can focus in on the breath. Can know when it's coming in, and know when it's going out. If we breathe in a long breath, you can just know I'm breathing in a long breath. And if we breathe in a short breath, you can just know I'm breathing in a short breath. And can focus in on the breath at the tip of the nose. And when watching the breath at the tip of the nose, it can be good to make mindfulness as continuous as possible. Being aware all the way through the in-breath. As the in-breath turns to the out-breath. All the way through the out-breath. And as the out-breath turns back to the in-breath again. Trying to make mindfulness as continuous as possible. And can relax any patterns of tension around the face. If you notice any patterns of tension in the cheeks, in the chin, in the forehead, you can just let those relax. And can shift attention a bit. Can shift our attention up to the area between the eyebrows. And if notice any patterns of tension or tightness between the eyebrows, you can just let those relax. And can relax any patterns of tension in the temples to the side of the head. And one strategy for relaxing tension is we can just imagine the breath energy on the in-breath coming in and gently flowing to the area which is tense and working its way into the tension and gradually releasing. And on the out-breath, expelling that same breath energy. And can practice breathing in and out from this area between the eyebrows. And when breathing in and out from between the eyebrows, it can be good to change one's perception of the breath. So that it's not just air that one is pulling in and out of the lungs, but it's a kind of energy that's all around and coursing through the body. And it's possible to pull it into and out of any part of the body one might like. So on the in-breath, you can just imagine as if we were breathing in through this area between the eyebrows. On the out-breath, you can just imagine that we were breathing out from this area between the eyebrows. Almost like there was a little mouth there. And we can shift attention again. This time back down to the tip of the nose. And can focus on the breath there. And can shift attention again. This time down to the little dip in the neck, the center of the collarbones. And if notice any patterns of tension or tightness there, can just let them relax. And can relax any patterns of tension in the front of the neck. Can relax any patterns of tension down the back of the neck, the shoulders. And can practice breathing in and out from this area at the base of the neck. Just changing one's perception and imagining almost like there was a little mouth there. So on the in-breath, we can imagine breathing in from the base of the neck. On the out-breath, you can imagine breathing out from the base of the neck. And can shift our attention again back up to the tip of the nose. And from the tip of the nose can allow awareness to expand until it fills this area that we've covered, from the area between the eyebrows, down around the face, down to the base of the neck. You can let awareness expand. And one of the metaphors that the Buddha gives for spreading feelings through the body is like a lake with an underground source. And the water comes up from the underground source and fills the lake. In the same way, we can let awareness expand from this area at the tip of the nose until it fills this area that we've covered, that we've relaxed, from the area between the eyebrows, down around the face, down to the base of the neck. And we can practice breathing in and out from this whole area. And when breathing in and out from this whole area, it'd be good to change one's perception of the breath. One can perceive it as a type of energy. And it's possible to pull that energy in and out of every pore in one's body. So in the in-breath, we can just imagine this breath energy coming into every pore in this area of the face. On the out-breath, exiting from every pore in this area of the face. Breathing in and out from this whole area. And before we finish meditating, you can spread thoughts of goodwill, wishing may all beings all around everywhere be happy and at ease. May they put in place the causes necessary to be happy and at ease. And we can make the mind infinite, can make it unbounded, all the way to the ends of the universe and beyond, in every dimension. May all beings all around everywhere be happy and at ease. And can open our eyes. And so that would conclude the meditation. Just thought to add a short note on that, in that this particular way of relaxing the body, usually if one had a longer period, one would go through almost the entire body and then try to get familiar with trying to breathe using the whole body. This is one of the instructions in the Anapanasati Sutta. So it wouldn't just be something that's limited to this area, but this is one approach to relaxing the body and learning to breathe with the whole body. So I think that leave that there.
Thank you very much, Bhante Joe, for leading the meditation. And Tina, would you like to say something? Yeah.
Thank you, Bhante. I know you need to go, but thank you so much for your presence. It's been wonderful meeting you, and I would love to be able to see you again next time on behalf of Metta and stuff.
You're good. Nice to meet everybody here as well. I'm wishing all the best.
Thank you. Take care.
Yeah. Have a lovely day.
You as well.